Hey, it's Dave. I'm back, and you're probably wondering, why is he wearing the same shirt he was wearing in his last video? Well, I just happen to be doing this video right after the injury update, so hopefully you watch them both. I'm going to try to make this faster than I've been doing it in the past because I think it goes too long. So here goes. This is my weekly point spread and predictions. The Thursday night game was Jacksonville against New Orleans, and I had Jacksonville winning 20-17. New Orleans was given 2.5. I predicted Jacksonville with the points. I also predicted the under, so I was off on the under, but I did get the points and the prediction of Jacksonville winning the game outright, so yay for me. Woohoo! Here we go. You got Atlanta 3-3 against the Bucks 3-2. Tampa's giving 2.5 points. Over-under's 37. I've got Tampa winning 21-17. So, I've got Tampa giving the points, and I'm going with the over in that game, but just barely, so that's a tight one. The 5-1 Lions against the 4-2 Ravens. Baltimore is giving 3 points. Over-under is 43. I've got Baltimore pulling it out 21-20. Should be a pretty entertaining game. So that would mean that I'm taking Detroit in the 3, and I'm going with the under, but again, just barely. You know, Baltimore likes to play a little bit more defense, and Detroit's defense has been good, but you know, I had a crappy week last week too. I was 6-9 with the points and the over/under. My predictions were 9-6, but anyhow, as I said a million times, I am not a gambler, and I don't even play one on TV. So there you go. The Washington Football Commanders are 3-3 against the Giants 1-5. That is the avoid the game unless you have to at all costs. Washington is giving 3 points. The over/under is 37.5. I've got Washington winning the game 27-20 in a barn burner, which means that I'm giving the 3, taking Washington and giving the 3, and I'm going with the over on that one. The 4-2 Bills against the woeful, thank God, I'm so sick of seeing the New England Patriots, win. So, by the way, Tom Brady is not longer there. It's the New England's a train wreck. Buffalo's given 7.5. The over/under is 40. I've got Buffalo winning by a pretty decent score, 31-14. So I'm going to take Buffalo and give the 7.5. And I'm going to go with the over in that game. I think they're going to go well over 40. Another game to avoid, unfortunately, I'm a Chicago Bears fan, is the game of backup quarterbacks, the Las Vegas Raiders against the Chicago Bears. Fields is out, Garoppolo is out. Who knows who's starting for the Raiders? And a kid I love, Tyson Bagent, but he's a Division II guy from Shepherd, inexperienced, and he's playing with an awful offensive line and possibly the worst offensive coordinator in the history of sports. Who doesn't know a blocking scheme when he sees one? Just look at the first play of last week's game when they had 6 guys rushing and Fields got crushed on the first play of the game. Anyways, Las Vegas is given 2.5. I am done with the Bears, taking the Bears in any games this year. I predict they'll lose the rest of their games. Over/under is 38. I've got Vegas winning 17-10 in just an awful, terrible football game, which means I'm taking Vegas and giving the Bears 2.5. Hell, I'll give the Bears 6.5. And the over/under of 38, yeah, right. That's not going to happen either. I'm going to go with the under on that game. Your next game is the 3-2 Cleveland Browns against the 3-3 Colts. Watson practiced on Friday, but, maybe he couldn't get a massage. Maybe his pants accidentally fell down. Who knows? Who knows if he's going to play, although P.J. Walker is on the practice squad. So, Cleveland's given 3.5. The over/under is 41. I've got Cleveland squeaking one out 21-20, which means that I'm taking Indy in the 3.5. And the 41 is a push, but if I had to guess on it, I'm going to go with the over. You got the Arizona Cardinals against the Seattle Seahawks. Arizona's 1-5. Seattle is 3-2. Seattle is giving a big number. I think it's a big number, 8.5. I know Arizona stinks. The over/under is 44.5. I've got Seattle winning 27-21. Which means that I'm taking Arizona on the points, and I'm going with the over. Your next game is the 3-2 Pittsburgh Steelers against, I think, a much better 3-3 LA Rams. The Rams are giving 3. The over-under is 44. I'm predicting the Rams to win 24-21, which means that the 3 would be a push. If I had to guess, I'm going to guess the Rams covering and just barely over. I've got the points being 45 with the over being 44. So it's a tight one. I'm not sure I would bet either one of those, but again, I'm not a gambler. And the team from up north, the Evil Empire, the Green Bay Packers, 2-3 against the woeful, hello Bosco, Denver Broncos, who are at 1-5. Green Bay is only giving a point. Over/under is 45. I've got Green Bay winning 24-21. So I'm going to take Green Bay and give the point. The over/under is a push. If I had to guess, I would go with over on that game. Next, you got the 2-3 LA Chargers against the 5-1 Chiefs. The Chiefs have been underperforming this year on offense because of their horrendous offensive coordinator, Matt Nagy. I can't believe he still has the job. He's making Mahomes look like just a good quarterback now. So congratulations there, Andy Reid. Way to go. He brought the wrong guy in. Anyways, Kansas City's given 5.5, over/under 47.5. I've got KC winning 24-20, which means I'll take the Chargers and the points, and I'm going to go with the under. Even though both teams have a lot of offense, I'm going with the under in that game. The Sunday night game is the Miami Dolphins at 5-1 against the 5-1 Eagles, who just crapped on their leg last week in a game they should have won, losing to the Cleveland Browns with a backup quarterback who couldn't even make the Bears squad. So shame on the Eagles. I think they're going to bounce back. Philadelphia is favored by 3. The over/under is 51.5. I've got Philadelphia squeaking out a really good game, 28-27, which means I'm taking Miami in the points, and I'm going to take the over. It's a big number, but I'm still going over. Your Monday night game is San Francisco 49ers at 5-1, who also crapped down their leg and lost a game they had no business losing to, against the 2-4 Minnesota Vikings, who beat a woeful Chicago Bears team, and they played like crap last week. San Francisco was given 6.5, but with the questionable Deebo Samuel and McCaffrey, it really depends on if those guys play or not. I mean, it really does. So, obviously you got till Monday night to place the bet. Right now, it's San Francisco given 6.5, over/under at 44.5. I've got San Fran winning 24-20. Which means that I would take Minnesota in the points, and I'm going to go with the under. Your bye teams this week are the Carolina Panthers, the Cincinnati Bengals, the Dallas Cowboys, the Houston Texans, and New York Jets and the Tennessee Titans. Hope you enjoy this video. Please subscribe. Go Bears. Enjoy the games on Sunday. Again, I don't gamble, but if you do, maybe I helped you with something that you weren't sure of. So then again, I wouldn't listen to myself when it comes to gambling anyways. This is Dave. It looks like I'm out of here. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Go Bears. God, it's going to be an ugly game. Toodles.